Alright, what's up everybody? This is Chakits Krulsawat with Simply Vegas, your Las Vegas realtor, bringing you another property tour. So today we are here in the neighborhood called Shadow Point. The builder is Toll Brothers, and we are here in the city of Las Vegas, master plan community of Summerlin. So we are going to be touring this $998,995 home. This is their asking price. It is a spec home and it is completed. This property features 2,516 square feet, 3 bedrooms and 3 baths. So let's take a look at this in detail. So there's a couple things that I do want to point out. Let's talk about the utility lines. So when you purchase a property, where is all your utility lines? So let's take a look at this. The first thing that you can take a look is on the road to indicate what is what. So let's take a look at this. This marker right here indicates, number one, this is your property line. However, you should always get a home surveyed if you want to know exactly where your property line is located. Now, the next thing, we're going to take a look. This is your gas line, right? So your gas line probably runs here, then it banks to the left. Also, your cable and your Ethernet all runs along this line right here, according to that box. So let's come on down here. Let's find out your other property line. See where that is located. So what we have here is your sewage line. All right, the S. So your sewage line probably runs straight into the house underneath the foundation. The next one we're going to do your water. Here's your water. Here's your main water valve. Now, quick tip, here's the thing. Sometimes what happens is, and this happens a lot, your flap inside your toilet could be leaking very slightly, right? And the meter is spinning. So one quick tip is, here's the thing. If you turn off the main valve from here, and the meter should stop, right? Now, if you have it turned off, right? Turned on, and the meter's spinning, it probably tells you something is leaking inside your home. So you need to watch that meter every once in a while. Now, here is your crosshairs again. This tells you exactly this is your property line. So let's get right into this home here. So this is a spec by Toll Brothers. They did a pretty good job on the home. There are some things that need to be done as far as touch-up paint here, crack stuccos here and there, but this is common on a spec home. I do love the exterior of the home. Now, this home does have a nice view. It does butt up right next to the Red Rock National Park. So we're gonna go inside, but I'm gonna show you something about this home that you should always be concerned with when purchasing a home anywhere. But I'll get into that in just a second here, okay? So as we come through the door here, we have an 8-foot door, and you have a nice little entryway. It comes out right into the formal dining room here. As you can see with the formal dining room, we have a nice tray ceiling, pre-wired, 2 lights. Okay, these are all straight edge cornering, 8-inch straight baseboards, 2-tone paint, and the type of texture that you're gonna see here is the Santa Fe texture. See if I can get that in there. There you go. Now, as you can see, this is a complete open floor plan here. So the kitchen, there was a lot of upgrades that was done to the kitchen. Number one, you got the 2-inch rainfall, 42 upper cabinets with the 24-inch, and also you have an 8-inch crown. You also have a light rail with the LED lights. And these are actually solid wood cabinets. We know with Toll Brothers, they have a contract with Urban Effects. You have granite countertops. Now you have quartz countertops. With the quartz, as you can see, we have 2 different types of quartz here. They did a really good job. I do love the veins on this quartz. And they did the same thing with the backsplash on the quartz, but then quartz on the backsplash, but then on the countertops they went gray here. So you got the KitchenAid 5 burner, which is pretty nice here. And you got the hardware. Obviously these are all dovetails, soft closing cabinets. Now, one thing that I'd probably upgrade here on the outlets is use the USB ports too as well. Like this little island. Now, this is not that big of an island, but again, for me, this is probably more of a retirement home at this point, just the way it feels. You have the scratch resistant, stain resistant sink. Looks like they did a standard faucet here. Okay. You did have an option to do a built-in refrigerator. They didn't do that on this one. Washer and dryer are not included in the sale of this transaction. However, here's just your pantry. Pantries are really decent size on the pantry for sure. And I love the fact that they put the attic access here. So your AC unit is probably going to be sitting right there. Now, what we have is a 24-foot slide. These are aluminum, which is the slide is going to be really nice here. But take a look. And now, look how gorgeous this view is. And look at that hawk right there. He's about like 1 feet big or large. Now, you have Red Rock National Park here. What's nice about this location, if you're into hiking, biking, here in Summerlin, I mean, you can definitely do all these trails. The other thing is that you can do rock climbing. I've done that before out here, and it was very nice. Now, the thing I want you to take in consideration when you purchase a home, one of the things that you're going to be signing on the contract is that builder does not guarantee what is going to be built in the near future. Also, it's going to be your sole responsibility to really inspect the location of your lot. And the reason why this is important, what are you grumbling about? Now, the reason why this is important is because you need to know where the zonings for schools, if that's important. But I want you to take a second and just kind of listen to this, okay? Shh. You hear that? You hear that? Let me show you. See, here's the thing. When you're buying a home like this, understand that this is a beautiful place. Nature, you can see all this, right? But what we have here is you have a gun range here, outdoor gun range. They're firing guns all day long, and this is all you hear. Boom, boom, boom. So this is a prime example of you need to do your research, and the agent needs to help you as far as can they show you or explain to you what's around the surrounding areas. You need to be aware of this, because a lot of people did buy over here. Now they're freaking pissed, especially when you're spending this kind of money. Now, some people don't mind it. Like me, I could care less. You got the service door. You got the pest system, which is really nice. Alright, let's come back here. Even just, let me give you a prime example. Even just like the flight paths. Look, you need to be coming on out here to the lot during the day, midday, right? And also during the evening time too as well. You want to see where those flight paths are. You have a right to contact your federal and local aviation, okay? If you don't know how to get that information, we can provide that information to you. Because the last thing you want to do is sit out in your back patio every 20 minutes. Woo! You know what I'm talking about? So this one looks like you get one AC unit. It's a bright air conditioning unit. Look at it. This is like so nature. I definitely do love this though. All you hear is these hawks. Look at that. Damn, look how huge those things are. Let's go take a look at this real quick. And I don't know if you guys are aware, Summerlin has like over, I think like 250 jogging paths, like hiking trails and stuff. But you can definitely hear that gun range. Dang, look how big those things are. Alright, let's go back in and let's tour this home. Now, the other thing is that, look, you do have cable, pre-wired, and also the outlet, which is really nice. And I do love that featured wall right there. Throw up a TV. Beautiful. All right, let's go down this way. So the master bedroom is separate from the other bedrooms. You have a 6-panel door here. This is just your utility closet. Okay. Not gonna get into that right now. I'm gonna just go around slowly because some of my subscribers are like, Chuck, I'm getting dizzy. I'm getting dizzy. Ooh, that's cool. So they pre-wired 2 lights there. So basically you're not gonna have a lamp light. You're gonna have a wall mounted for your lamp lights, which is a brilliant idea. But now you're forced to put your headbed here, right? Now also one thing I want you to keep in mind, here's the east side, here's the west side, okay? This side of the home is going to be baking like crazy. You better make damn sure that you upgrade your installation. And this is where, when you're buying a home, these are things that you should already be thinking about, because I can tell you right here, the temperature of this is completely different. And I can feel it from here to on this side of the home. Like this is probably like 5 degrees cooler on this wall versus that wall. This master bedroom does have a master retreat. However, this master bedroom, it says it's 26 by 28. So I think this is the wrong information. And again, this is why it's so important that when you look at the numbers as far as the square footage, the builders can't guarantee anything. You know, people may make mistakes, and that's why it's your responsibility to do your due diligence. So we have a nice tray ceiling. This is a 2-foot tray ceilings, 10 feet here. So you have a total of 12 feet on the ceilings. And you have your option to put your TV here, which is really nice too as well. Window coverings, remember, window coverings can run you about $3 a square foot. So this is a pretty large home. All right, let's go into the bathroom. And I do love this. Look at this. 12 by 24 tile. And look at this, 0 threshold coming into the bath. Love this shower here. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, I love how they did this right here. Through this pony wall. Transitioned it right through here. Ooh, that's such a brilliant idea. I love that. I love that. I think this is the best part of the home here. Now, also with the quartz, man, I feel like this is quartz. And I feel like they could have did a better job. Now I'm talking smack. But again, this is just my own opinion, and remember, my opinions don't matter, guys. I'm just a guy on YouTube making videos to entertain people. This is all for fun. It doesn't mean nothing. Let's go in the master closet. I'm curious to hear your thoughts. Do you think this property is worth $1 million at $397 a square foot? Also, one thing that I want you to use as a barometer when you are searching or purchasing a home anywhere, you should always see what you're paying for the price per square foot and what you're getting for that product. That's the most important thing. Don't really focus on, look, $1 million, $800,000, okay? Because if your budget is $1 million, oh my God, take a look at that view. That is so gorgeous. And as you can see how I get so sidetracked. Now anyway, if your budget's up to $1 million, you should be focusing on what you're paying for the price per square foot and the type of materials you are getting. Okay, so let's walk back here. We're going to take a look at these other bedrooms back here. We're going to walk straight back. We'll get into the garage a little bit later here. So this bedroom has a 10-foot ceiling here, and we don't have any lights. This bedroom is going to be a 12 by 12, so it's just your regular standard bedroom. On this one, I can tell you already, wasn't wired the way that I would expect it to be wired. And here's why, because look, you got to pre-wire for the ceiling fan, right? And they didn't do the can lighting. But by looking at this 2 rocker switch, this tells me that one is for the light, and that is not for a ceiling fan. That is just for a ceiling light. So the next thing you need to find out, is that rated to hang a ceiling fan? Can it hang up to 60 to 80 pounds? That's what you need to find out. Now, if it can, and you want to do a ceiling fan plus a light, technically you only have one light switch. So what do you do to combat that situation? So now you're gonna have to do is buy a ceiling fan that has a light, but also has a remote to turn on the light, right? But then your ceiling fan only has one switch to turn it on or off, but then now you have the remote to turn on the ceiling fan or the light, and you would have to leave this on. So that's something that keep in mind. Or you can switch this one switch out to have two switches, one for the fan and one for the light. But the ceiling fan, you should be able to control the speed on it, but also you need to make sure the fan has the option to do a variable speed up and down, right? Medium, high, low, whatever it is. And also if you want to do the light too as well, you do have that option. So that's what I did for all my bedrooms, because when I bought my home, this is how it was pre-wired, okay? Now, normally, if you're gonna cut costs because you wanna do a 4-can lighting, at least do a 3 rocker switch so that way you can turn on the light and also the ceiling fan at that option, at your discretion. The other one is gonna be just for your half hot, okay? A lot of people are just not aware. They when they're on a budget, they take that money where they should be spending it with the electrical. They use it for cosmetics. But the problem with cosmetics, trends changes all the time, right? The next thing you know it, that kitchen is no longer in style. That flooring you have is no longer in style. This is a 12-foot ceiling on this one. This is a huge ceiling on this. Now on the bathroom here, looks like they did the standard. What is this? 18 by 18 on the tile and 30 inches on the vanity, which is way too low here with 2 sinks undermounted. Okay. Then we have tub shower combo. I do love the fact that they did do tile all the way to the top. One extra upgrade, normally it runs about $450 to $650 depending on the builder. The sliding glass door. You got your thermostat here, which is really nice. Coming down the hallway, we have some extra storage closet. Okay. Now let's go take a look at the half bath. Pedestal sink, all standard. Okay. Walk it back here. Now we're gonna go into the laundry room. They did put a sink in here. Gas dryer, and I mean it's a pretty tight little bathroom. You got the alarm system. Let's go inside the garage here. 2-car garage, side access. That was a upgrade. Looks like the garage doors are at 8 feet, which is really nice. Standard normally comes with 6 with a lot of builders, and they upgrade you on that. Insulated doors as well. Also keep in mind you do have the option, if you do have a Tesla, make sure that you pre-wire your stuff for the Tesla. Now with Richmond, we did run into a problem. There's a certain type of adapter. They do not have the adapter, but at least run that pre-wire, because I think it's the 220, I believe it was, or something like that. All right, let's get back into this house. Let's finish this tour up. Let's finish up this video. I'm curious to hear what your thoughts are. By the time this video is released, we should be at 165,000 subscribers. And I do appreciate each and every one of you guys from the bottom of my heart. Channel is growing really, really fast, and it's all because of you guys out there. Please share, like, and comment on all the videos. It helps me, helps the team out. I think we have a total of, 8 agents at this time. And you got to understand, at this time, you guys are really helping us all out. So it's just not only me. You have to understand it helps me, my family, right? You have to understand all the team members, they have families too as well. So you're helping us all out. And I just wanted to say, from the bottom of my heart, I really do appreciate each and every one of you guys. I really do. And thank you so much for being part of the team. I'm Chakits Krulsawat with Simply Vegas, and have a blessed day.